A new year is upon us, and season 16 continues. Welcome, everyone, to Downforce Racing Growmasters Next Gen Cup Series and the first broadcast of 2025. We unloaded Pocono for 80 laps here tonight. Of course, our stages. Stage 1, white flag at 20, and then the caution at lap 21, stage 2 at 40, and the caution at 41. Presented to you all by MaxspeedTV. How is everybody doing here tonight? Hopefully everybody had a good Christmas and a good New Year. Now they get back into the nitty-gritty of it here this evening, folks. See Dylan, Brian already out there in chat. Braden, of course, James Dewar, Stephen Lane is out there as well. Glad to have you all tuning in for the first broadcast of 2025. We may be a little rusty out here tonight, folks, but we'll definitely get through it together. Looks like Everett is out there here tonight. How you doing, Mr. Grover? I want to call you Groover for some reason. I guess that's going to be your nickname. Everett Groover from now on. So you might have to change it, Everett. But glad to have everybody out there. Of course, a big shout out to Growmasters coming on board. Of course, our sponsor, Growmasters, manufacturers of deer mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all-natural dewormer. Available at Walmart.com. When you go to Walmart.com, search Growmasters. You'll be able to find the two flavors, the red apple and deliciousness and the persimmon. Of course, this mineral, this deer mineral, helps get the deer the vitamins and gets rid of all the nasty stuff in deer. And of course, it's not a supplement for the food, but it just gets rid of the nasty stuff. Big and healthier deer. They are 2-gallon, 20-pound buckets. They'll do 6 to 8 deer per mineral site. So their sale is still going on, so check them out, Walmart.com. Mr. Greg Kastner out there. Glad to have you on board with the guys again this season. And glad to be back as well. It's been... It has been a while since we have been here. Of course, we've got our pre-race analytic going up here on screen for everybody right now. We're looking at an air temp of 65, a track temp of a 68. Looking at, like I said, a total of 80 laps, 200 miles, no tire limits, 100% fuel. Pit road, 55 miles an hour with the pace speed here tonight of 75. We're guaranteed to at least see it twice with both the stages. We'll see exactly if we get any more of those dreadful yellows or not, but we'll go lap by lap and find out. But y'all down there in chat, keep chatting it up. We're going to go ahead and step aside here and play the national anthem provided by our good friends over at Madison Rising. We'll take a look at the points here, folks, the top 20 in points, when we come back.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the knew through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take just that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the praise. You're the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save. Stand of the brave, the US of A. Oh, say just that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land of the brave. In the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxspeedTV.
Alrighty, folks, we're back qualifying, just getting underway. No laps as of this moment, so we got a minute to get through our points for the first time this year. Now, of course, this is going back from the last race. They have been updated, so these are the updated points. Caden Henry, Bentley Glacier, Jeff Hollingsworth are staying where they're at in that order. First, second, and third. Caden up at the top spot at 225. Bentley in second at 215. 10 behind Caden, and Jeff in third at 205. 20 behind the leader and 10 behind Bentley. Ron Patty up 2 spots in the fourth at 166. 59 behind the leader and 39 behind Jeff. Todd McGregor going to stay at fifth at 159. 66 behind the leader and 7 behind Ryan. Then we have our first tie here between Kevin Gunther and Dave Hunt. Both of these gentlemen up a spot. They are tied for sixth at 133. 92 behind the leader and 26 behind Todd. Michael Whitaker up a spot as well into eighth at 129. 96 behind the leader and 4 behind Hunt and Gunther. PK, Mr. Paul Comrade, down 5 spots into ninth, still in the top 10 at 126. 99 behind the leader and 3 behind Whitaker. Charlie Woods down a spot into 10th at 105. 120 behind the leader and 21 behind PK. Bob Lockavar staying in 11th at 100 even. 125 behind the leader and 5 behind Charlie. Rick Ellison up 6 spots from last year, last race of last year. They're in 12th at 86 points, 139 behind the leader and 14 behind Bob. And then coming into our second tie, the top 20, Stephen Lane up a spot and Corey Moore up 8 spots, tied for 13th at 84 points. 141 points behind the leader, but only 2 behind Rick. Terry Adams, of course, that's Hanover. Down 3 spots into 15th at 83 points, 142 behind the leader and 1 behind Moore and Lane. John Anderson, who I am not seeing here at the present time, he is up a spot into 16th at 81 points, 144 behind the leader and 2 behind Terry. Keith Hanlon up 9 spots for the last race last year. One of the biggest movers, him and Corey both. Keith in 17th at 70 points, 155 behind the leader and 11 behind John. Austin Williams up 2 at 18th at 67 points, 158 behind the leader and 3 behind Keith. Lonnie Barrington down 6 and 19th, who I am also not seeing in here at the present time. 64 points in 19th at 161 behind the leader and 3 behind Austin. And Bill Petroff down 5, still in the top 20 in 20th at 58 points, 167 behind the leader and 6 behind Lonnie Barrington. Of course, now times are starting to roll in here. We do have Charlie Woods up there in the top spot. Looks like ATVO is already cracking a whip here tonight. Right now, Charlie is in the top with Kevin second and Dave Hunt in third. So let's go ahead, and before we get into any further into the race here tonight, let's go ahead and get this reset. Looks like Mr. Hollingsworth is out in chat here tonight as well. Like I said, hopefully everybody had a good New Year, and looks like we are going to be on the 71 of Todd McGregor here. I just went to the next driver and just to get something shown on the screen here, letting everybody know that we are still here, but looks like Todd might be done. Like the 17 of Keith Hanlon is out here as we speak. This is his first lap, or he hasn't started his first lap yet, but he is out here, and ooh, he almost tagged the wall there. Looks like Charlie right now still holding on to the top position here. Corey Moore 4th, PK 5th, Kevin 3rd. Jeff is out here as well in the U.S. Coast Guard 97. Looks like he just went up into 13th. Mr. James Adore out here as well. Looks like Tyler White, Fred Williams, Mike Whitaker probably won't come out. I imagine they may start in the back. Steven looks like in 12th. They do get 4 laps of qualifying, so looks like 14 of you out there tuning in right now. 5 alive. All right, it's a new year, folks, so be sure to be new at it and smash that like button. I know Eric ain't out there right now, but he would say lick it. I'm down to the final 2, well, under 2.5 minutes. Jeff on his 3rd lap. PK is on his 4th, but he is sitting at the exit of pit road. Keith Hanlon just now on his 2nd lap, and James Doerr just now starting his 4th, but it looks like he might go ahead and park it and just start toward the back. We'll see what he does. It takes about almost close to a minute. You might as well say about 53 seconds to get around the track. So 55 seconds, it's going to be about 80 minutes or so of a race. Of course, Braden is always going for the leader. Right now, Jeff and Keith are the only 2 we've got out on the track. We are coming down to that minute to go here. Good turnout. 18 drivers, probably have 17 start. Unless Fred decides to pull some laps out here tonight. You never know with Fred. Mr. Freddie Williams, he may come out here and just tear it up. Never know. All right, a minute to go here in qualifying. Looks like I'm going to have to turn some volumes up here. All right. Looks like Jeff did move up into fourth. PK not coming out. Less than 10 seconds to go here, folks. Keith Hanlon on his last lap, but I don't believe he's got enough time, and he does not. The Pump King machine will start in the 10th spot. Charlie Woods going to grab the pole out here tonight. Let's get old Charlie down here real quick and have a chit-chat with him real fast. Charlie, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah, I do.
Hey, man. Well, Happy New Year, buddy. 2025. We're starting it off here at Pocono, man. Same season, just a new year. Now getting back into the nitty-gritty, buddy. How's Pocono here tonight? What's it feel like down there? What do you got to do tonight, bud?
Yeah, so far it feels pretty good. Just try and save some tires and be consistent and stay out of trouble. You know, we'll see how it goes there. If I can stay up in the top 5, you know, through all these stages, we should be okay.
What do you think? You think that right front, or do you think it might be the right rear? Might be the problem.
Probably the right front. It'll start out early with the right rear, but then the right front will start going after.
All right. Well, I guess we'll kind of see how it all plays out. Of course, you know, same format, you know, stages and everything. Nothing's changed. Just, you know, same old goofballs out there racing it up here tonight, Charlie.
Yeah, you got that right.
All righty, Charlie. Well, good luck. Congratulations on the pole out here tonight, buddy. And we'll see what happens, man. One lap at a time. Good luck, bud.
All right, thank you, and thanks for broadcasting there too, buddy.
Oh, yeah, not a problem. Thank you, bud. All right, Mr. Charlie down there grabbing the pole. Let's go ahead and grid them up here tonight, folks. Of course, we do have that Grow Master start and restart zone. So, let's get qualifying times out there, and let's get them on the grid here tonight, shall we? Charlie Woods, of course, we just talked to him, grabbing the pole out here tonight with a 52.863. Congratulations again to Charlie on the pole here tonight. Caden Henry already with 2 wins on the season. He's going to start up there in second here tonight. Kevin Gunther in third, Jeff in fourth, Corey Moore fifth, PK in sixth, Bob Lockevar seventh, Thomas Taylor in eighth, Dave Hunt ninth, and Keith Hanlon rounding out the top 10. Ken Overfist in 11th, Todd McGregor in 12th, Gary Bergeron 13th, Stephen Lane 14th, James Dora 15th. Now Mike did not qualify, but he'll start 16th. Same with Tyler White. He did not qualify. He'll start 17th. And well, for all intents and purposes, Mr. Fred Williams out there will start 18th, but it looks like Fred is not going to start here tonight. But he's still on there hanging out with everybody. Here we go, rolling off 1 lap. That is all they get. And, of course, we'll be underway here. Hopefully everybody has their coffee, hot chocolate, whatever you got. And I got my coffee. The bad thing about Pocono, folks, is the pace lap. That is the worst thing about this track. Just because of how big it is. It's 2.5 miles, but it is a massive 2.5 mile tricky triangle. It looks like Pinocchio's nose if you look at it in a certain way. That's why I do call it Pinocchio, but but the other side to that is if they go green here, they're going to get spread out. Then you'll have to watch the self spins. which we have seen that happen already here in practice tonight. So definitely gotta, keep an eye on the self spins. Gonna have to watch the start here though, especially going into turn number 1. They're gonna be full speed, pretty much going down the front stretch, down into, turn number 1, and probably pretty much side by side. Definitely probably gonna see some 3 wide early. Hope not, but we will probably see that. Here we go. Down into the Growmaster start zone. Green's already out. Boogity, 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 folks. We're racing here at Pocono in 2025. Already, Caden jumping out front. Not even letting Charlie get out up in there. Jeff now going to fight to the outside of him. Kevin, PK, and Corey going at it. Still side by side down through turn number 2, which is the tunnel turn. That is the turn that, well, the 18-wheelers go under the track to get into the infield, so to get to the track. So that's why we call it the tunnel turn, but first time around the track and the first lap, it looks like it is going to go to Caden here tonight. So 1 down and 79 more laps to go. Now how quickly are they going to go single file, or are they going to stay side by side here for a few laps? Still side by side from pretty much third on back. Kevin, Charlie, PK, now they're starting to file down into the single file. Corey Moore sitting right behind the 57 of Thomas Taylor. Already got some movers here. Thomas jumping up into the 6th spot. And Charlie having a little bit of a hiccup there. That is going to allow PK and the Enzo 96 to go around to the outside. But Corey now still fighting now the 57. Keith Hanlon right behind them down into the front stretch. This front stretch, folks, is long. How long? Well, let me tell you. To do some Googling. It is 3,740 feet, by the way. It is the longest front stretch in NASCAR. It is longer than Talladega. Whoa! Seeing Keith down there on that apron. Oh! We got some 3 wide back here. 3 wide at Pocono, folks. Yeah, I told you that wouldn't last long. That was Bob Locavara in the middle, Dave on the outside, and I believe that was James Dewar. Yeah, oh, we got Bob getting loose. And it looks like we're going to go 3 wide again here before too long. We'll see what Hanover does. Is he going to back out of it? Nope. We do have, it looks like Bob and Steven. Ooh, Bob. By going back, Steven did get around. Now they're going to go back single file up here. Mike Whitaker coming around. Bob's going to fall back to the 16th spot right here with Tyler White in 17th. I knew it was the longest. I didn't know it was the widest, but that does make sense, it being the widest. All right, Caden, 1.3 seconds out ahead of Jeff. Jeff's got company, though. Kevin Gunther. This is a battle for second between Kevin and Jeff. Looks like Kevin's going to take the inside and go around Jeff. Even Mike, Bob, like Mike Whitaker, Bob Locavara, and Corey Moore back here. Ooh, looks like Bob tagging the wall there, and Jeff got to fight right back to the inside. Looks like these two doing a little flip-floppy here. Back through turn 2, the tunnel turn, and now they're going to stream down into 3. PK and Kevin now going at it. Here comes PK. Unlike Jeff. You know how Jeff Hollingsworth likes Talladega and Daytona. PK likes Pocono. So whenever they say that they don't like a track, that means they love it. Like Bob's still hanging out back here too, trying to figure out how to get around Mike, but not gonna happen yet. Watching Corey now, the Grow Masters 45, the sponsored car. Of course, he also drives the 45 Grow Masters truck. That series will fire up again Tuesday, so we will see us back at it Tuesday in the Grow Masters truck series. James Dewar and Todd McGregor going at it. Good battle back here, lap number 6. Coming up on real quick, lap number 7. Man, Caden already, wouldn't say dominating, but he is pretty much got a 1.3 second lead now over Jeff. And here comes Kevin fighting back to the inside. Oh, we got our first yellow here tonight. Oh, and oh. Todd McGregor. Oh, actually, I believe that might, let's see here. Looks like something happened between Todd and Gary here. So let's back off of the Harley Davidson number 1 of Gary and find out. It looks like right there. Ooh, man, looks like maybe Todd pushing up just a hair. Yeah, I think he pushed up just a hair too much, trying to steal that side draft off the 1. And, you know, we back it up a little bit further here. And, yeah, right there it was. And that kind of just started a chain reaction. The 71 and the 1. Oh, man, the 1 going to take a lick into the wall. And it looks like Todd McGregor goes right back up into the track and Hanover nowhere to go. Oh, man. And Hanover's got car parts flying everywhere. Man, oh man, I think Hanover had to toe to pit road. No. Well, the first yellow comes out on lap number 7, 8. We'll just call it 7-8 here tonight because they're on lap number 8. Call it 7-8 here tonight. I think it was actually on lap 8. But everybody, except for Jeff, down pit road. Oh, and PK. It looks like a few others not coming down here too. Oh, well, the top 4 not coming down. Jeff, PK, Charlie, or Keith. All right. Yeah, that was an ouch. That was an out. That was a boo-boo. All right. Well, unfortunately, Hanover, yeah, he had to tow to pit road. And, you know, when you got a tow here, Pocono, folks, it takes a while. You know, that tow truck's got to come out and get you and then take you all the way back. And then you got to, you know, use the fast repair. But they do get 3 of them. So, looks like a couple of drivers already used one. Gary and Todd. I would assume Hanover has used one. Yeah, he did. So yeah, Hanover did use one as well. Lights are still on. Let's see here, maybe if we can. Talk to our first driver out here tonight. Let's talk to Dave real quick. Dave, got a copy, buddy?
Hey, I got you there.
Hey, man. Well, I mean, it's still early, but, you know, 9 laps into the race, man. Had that first little lap 7, lap 8, somewhere around in there. But y'all got a pretty good understanding, I think. I mean, this track's big enough. How you feeling out there? What's it like?
Oh, I'm liking this. Whoever created this setup here, they got a good solid car underneath this thing. Man, it's sort of fun to drive.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I think you could thank Hanover for that one.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just pay attention to what's going on here and go into each corner. You got to really pay attention to who's around you when you do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Just do that, you can end up all right, hopefully.
Well, you know, this track is big. It's wide. You know, you can do a lot of work down there on the track, but you could also lose it in a heartbeat. How hard is it to pass? It seems like here early on.
I think it's a little bit tough to pass right now. Everybody's on a different strategy now with tires, so we'll see what happens now.
All righty, Dave. Well, good luck down there, buddy. A long way to go, man.
All right, hey, appreciate it, Josh.
Yep. All right, Mr. Dave, huh? Looks like Dave is going to restart 7th here, so we'll get back up here to, looks like Jeff, PK, Charlie, Keith, Caden, Kevin, James, Dave, Steven, and Corey. That is rounding out the top 10. All right, of course, coming back into that Grow Masters restart zone here momentarily. We will be coming to 10 laps here in the first stage. Let me go ahead and get that back up here. Pace car is down and away into that Grow Masters restart zone. There it is, green back out. We are back underway here tonight at Pocono. And already shooting down into turn number 1. Side by side, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, all the way through the field here. Everybody making it out of turn number 1. Okay, total turn. This is also a problem corner, especially if you're side by side, as we see 3rd and 4th here. Caden and Charlie. Like Mike, Steven, Bob, a lot of action back here. Mike Whitaker, Bob Lacavara. Looks like that is Steven. Yep, Steven on the inside. Got Todd behind them. And Gary Bergeron behind them, along with Thomas Taylor, Tyler White. And, well, there's Hanover. Hanover rocking a new paint, it looks like. We'll take a look at that here in a bit. Like Todd did get around Steven. You got Mike, Bob, Todd right there together. Jeff, 3/10 now ahead of PK. PK trying to keep Caden at bay. Ethan Charlie will be going at it here for that 4th position. Remember, top 5 get stage point. They are all trying to stay in to that top 5. Todd McGregor, Stephen Lane, Bob Lacavara. Oh, Bob going backwards. Oh, he is right behind Hanover. Hanover just trying to lock some laps right now, hoping to get back on the lead lap. He's only a lap down, so. Top 3. Kind of separating a little bit. Keith Hanlon 4th, Kevin 5th. Kevin did get around Charlie. Dave still in 7th. From the lap 14 here momentarily. Looks like a lot of action. Looks like Gary coming around Steven. Steven not fighting. Oh, Steven's going to go back to the bottom. Steven's trying to do a little bit of swip swapping of his own. Gary, whoa, Gary, whoa. Battle for second, too. Let's check it out. Looks like Caden, whoa, Caden did get around PK. PK looks like might have got a little loose. Get right back here to the back. Mike Whitaker, Stephen Lane going at it now. Gary did get around Mike, too, so Gary picking them off one by one here. Now he's got his eyes set on Todd McGregor here for that 10th fight. Check back up on to the front group here real quick. Keith Hanlon trying to run down Paul. And Kevin trying to run down Keith. Second, third, fourth, and fifth. Still pretty much right here together. Of course, you can't rule out Charlie or Dave either. We're right here together with them. Oh, lap number 15, folks. Oh! Aiden popping the wall. I think Keith also scraped it. Jeff still leading the way right at the moment. Aiden right behind him, down into turn 1. Ooh. Aiden's keeping it close. Single file throughout the field, though. We'll keep an eye on it. Gary, Steven, Mike, Bob, Tyler, Thomas, and the Hanover is actually up here behind Bob. I think Hanover wants that young stage to come out. Get back on the lead lap. Ooh, man, Caden putting a lot of pressure on Jeff. And now Caden, well, he was going to look to the bottom. There he goes, down into turn number 1. Man, I don't know how he makes it stick like that, but he does. Here comes Jeff. Here comes Jeff. Wow, what a power move. Jeez. Jeff didn't come to play. Look at him behind him, too. Kevin Gunther, PK going at it. Oh. To lap 18, folks. Top 5. Kind of break it away a little bit. Tyler White, Thomas Taylor. You got a battle back here for 15. Between White and Taylor. You also have a potential battle up here between Bob, Mike, and Bob and Mike. All right, got to power my way back up to the front here because we're still side by side. Another move by the 51 through the tunnel turn and whoa! PK pancaked the outside wall and lost a lot of momentum. Now that P for PK don't stand for pancake either. Paul. But he did, man. He popped it. See if we can look at that damage here. Oh, well, it's not showing any. That was him, wasn't it? I think he did pancake it, but it doesn't look like it affected him any. But boy, he smacked it. I mean, you seen it and I seen it, but he didn't get no damage. And PK trying to fight his way back up there. He is in third now. Coming to the white flag this time by. White flag in the air. One more time around for the stage. Through the tunnel turn. All Caden's got to do now is get in and out of turn 3 safely. And keep Kevin at bay out of turn number 3 here tonight. Coming across the stripe. Stage 1 gonna go to Caden Henry here tonight. Wow. After the first yellow on lap number 8, we get through to the stage, and Caden pulls it out. Your favorite? Sure, why not, Brian? Not really much into cotton candy, but lap 21, so this stage 2, will be a little bit shorter. Not much, but a little bit. Super cookie, I've never heard of it. All right, I would assume everybody will come down pit road. Oh, we got a bunch of takers. So yeah, everybody for the most part down pit road here. James Dewar, though, is going to stay out and lead a lap here. So he'll pick up a bonus point for leading a lap, which isn't a bad thing. You know, got to pick up those bonus points when you can get them. Ooh, Caden had to back up a little bit. I hope that don't hurt him too much, but we'll see. He is down. Right side's on. Left side's going on now. Yeah, he's going to lose, he's going to lose a couple of spots here. Back into the, looks like 4th, but it'll be 3rd once James pits. So let's get Caden down here real quick. Talk to Caden. Caden, got a copy, buddy?
Yeah.
Hey, man, stage 1 goes to you, but, man, it wasn't without a dogfight, man. Talk about the good run there. The early caution on lap number 8, man. Now what you got to do for stage 2?
Track position.
Track position.
Well, I say that. I mean, the tires fell off in practice a little bit, but from the stages here, I think it's track position. We'll see in the last part of the race.
Yeah, this stage is going to be a little bit shorter than stage 1, but, you know, I don't think fuel's going to be a problem.
No. Not here. And last stage we'll have to make a stop if we go green the whole way.
Okay, so the last one probably, yeah, definitely. So, all right, well, you know, we still got a ways to go out here tonight. So track position, taking care of your tires, and you know, just staying out front. How important is clean air here?
I don't really know yet because I don't think Jeff was on old enough tires for it to matter that much.
Okay.
And we'll have to see. I'd have to see somebody with older tires than what Jeff had.
Okay. All righty. Well, it looks like the light's probably going to go off here. So good luck, buddy. Congratulations on the Stage 1 win, and good luck for Stage 2.
Thanks.
Thank you. All right, man. A few words. All right. We'll get set for Stage 2 here. So coming to the restart, it is going to be James Dewar, Kevin Gunther, Jeff Hollingsworth, Caden Henry, Dave Hunt, Charlie Woods, PK, Todd McGregor, Corey Moore, Keith Hanlon rounding out the top 10. Stephen Lane, Gary Bergeron, Bob Lagavara, Mike Whitaker, Thomas Taylor, Tyler Watt, and Hanover Fisk back on the lead lap. He will round out the 17-car field here. Sugar cookie. I was like super cookie, huh? All right, so it'll be lap 24. It looks like we'll have about 18 laps. About 17 laps, roughly, for stage number 2 here. Yeah, a little bit shorter, not much, but a few laps. The pace car down to the safety of pit road into that Growmasters restart zone. Here we go. Green is out. James on the loud pedal, backing away here tonight. Downforce Racing Growmasters Next Gen Cup Series Season 16, round number 2 here in 2025 at Pocono. Presented to y'all by MaxspeedTV. Oh, James getting 8 up here by Kevin and Caden. We'll see here if Jeff can somehow get around him, but everybody coming out of turn 1 okay. Turn number 2, tunnel turn. Let's see. Oh, side by side. Oh, Caden and James almost got connected together there. And James starting to fall back, but James did definitely pick up some bonus points here. And he is going to keep staying out here. No surprise. A little bit of different strategy going on. Charlie and I are going to try to go to the inside of him. Jeff did get around James as well. Getting back here to, of course, Keith Hanlon, Corey Moore, Todd McGregor, Gary Bergeron, Bob Lackabar, Stephen Lane, Thomas Taylor, all right here together. Gary pushing it up. Oh, almost into Todd. Bob was right there as well. I think Bob backed off just a little bit. Now Bob's going to go way up high. Whoa! Well, Bob almost went a little bit too high. Mr. Mike, how you doing, buddy? Fish on adventure. Good battle, Bob, Gary, Steven, Thomas, Hanover. Looks like Corey and Todd now going at it here, too. Ninth. This is for 9th. It looks like Corey is going to hold it for now. We'll see if that Growmasters 45 can keep trugging along here. Just one car at a time, Corey. That's all you got to do. Whoa! Corey got a little bit loose. Might have got a little bit nervous with Todd behind him, but now Todd's going to look to the inside here of that 45. Try to get around him through the tunnel turn here. Side by side behind them, too. Bob Lacavara, Gary Bergeron. Looks like Thomas and Steven got it figured out for now. And now down into turn number 3. The most, in my opinion, the hardest the hardest turn here at Pocono. It's flat, or flatter, I should say. Oh, some interesting facts here about Pocono. Each turn, like I said, is different, so turn number 1 is modeled after Trenton Speedway. Turn number 2, modeled after Indianapolis. Of course, that's what we call the tunnel turn. And turn 3, modeled after the Milwaukee Mile. That's why all 3 turns are different. You got to take each one at a different angle, at a different approach. Whether you're shifting or not shifting, I think we did a lot of these guys shift. Ooh, Keith. Oh, Dave. Oh, Dave, stay off the wall there, buddy. Oh, man, he popped that wall twice. Man, they get so close to that wall. Looks like Mike Whitaker also scraped it. Up front, battle for the lead. Caden, Kevin, Jeff. Caden trying to hold off Kevin. Oh, Jeff into the back of the 31. And no, Kevin! Hard leg into the wall. Parts flying everywhere. No yellow. Whoa! MaxspeedTV replay on this real quickly. We're going to chase view here. Turn this camera and we're going to watch it here. All right, Jeff comes flying right up and just the slightest bit of contact sent Kevin right down into that inside wall. Ouch! All right, can't stay on it. Gotta go back up live. Yeah, he got help. Oh, I seen it. Oh, looks like Kevin got a black flag for speeding down pit road here too. Gary and Corey, looks like everybody right at the moment. Kinda back here playing it safe. Boy, Jeff came flying up on Kevin. And I don't know if he realized he was that close or not. But, man, yeah, he definitely helped him. At least from what we seen, it looked like Jeff helped him. Got into it. Of course, like I couldn't really pause it and look at it. But it looked like Jeff smacked him. Just a little bit. Just the slightest touch is all it took. Lap 31. So we're about 10 laps away here from the stage. Of course, they got to complete lap 40, so it'll be 40 to 41. When they get 41 is when that caution will fly for stage 2. And right now, Caden's got about a second lead over Jeff. And Charlie's right all over the 97. Of course, Charlie and Jeff are teammates. You know them two are communicating. You've got PK as well. One of the teammates as well to Jeff and Charlie. Dave right behind PK. Keith in 6th. Todd 7th. Bob at 8. James 9th. And Gary rounding out the top 10. Still got a ways to go, though. Kevin did get back out onto the racetrack. Of course, had to use that fast repair. Man. Or at least one of them. He still has 2 more. All right, let's see here. Dave Hunt now trying to get around to the inside of the 96 of Pancake Paul. That's what I'm going to call him because he's pancaked the wall here tonight. So we're going to call him Pancake Paul. Sorry, PK. You got a new nickname, buddy. At least here tonight. Might change next week. Heath Hanlon right behind them as well. And then Todd McGregor. So pretty close here. Let's ride along here with time. Not chase view. Cockpit. There we go. Oh, you can just hear the tires squeaking. Whoa! Hang on to it, Todd. All right, checking it back. Going back here. Looks like Gary and Hanover fixing to do some battling here for 12th. I'm keeping an eye on Keith Hanlon here because he is right to the inside of Paul again. Then Todd McGregor and Dave Hunt side by side as well, right behind him through the tunnel turn. All righty, PK, stay off that wall there, buddy. Man, Keith. Whoa, man, watching Todd and Dave back there right behind them, man, that's nerve-wracking. James Dewar, Stephen Lane. Looks like James going to the outside of Stephen. Stephen's not going to give it to him, per se. Stephen's going to fight back to the inside, but not going to be able to get around. Oh, James got loose. James, though, has been out here 26 laps to Stephen's 13 laps, as well as Corey Moore's 13 laps. So James on older tires than everybody else. Because they do not have tire limits here. They can use as many sets as they deem necessary. Like Corey gonna fall back behind James Dewar here, at least for now. Dave Hunt, Keith Hanlon going at it again up here. EK kind of got a little gap now. Not much of a gap, but a little bit. 0.2 of a second between Dave and Keith, and then Todd right behind them two. Of course, the more they... Oh! Keith pancaked the wall! Todd followed him right into it! Well, I mean, one of them is the 17, the other one is the 71, so you do flip them numbers around. Looks like Caden, oh, Jeff. Jeff has caught the back bumper of Caden. Jeff gonna try to get around him here pretty soon. Yeah, for now. Jeff's right there with him. Got Gary and James, Thomas, Tyler, Mike, all right here together. Have to keep an eye on that too back there. Man, just look how wide that track is. Golly. Lap 38. Hanover, though, making a comeback. Back up into 11. Oh, Corey popping the wall. That's going to slow Corey down a little bit. But here we go. Battle for the lead. Jeff and Caden through the total turn. Side by side to turn number 3. Coming to lap 39. Oh, they're ignoring one another. Whoa! Caden trying to get him loose. I think Caden got bit on that one. Coming to lap 39. It ain't over yet, guys. Come on. Yeah, Brian. Now Jeff leading. All right, we'll keep an eye on it. Got to go back through here real quick. Hanover did get up in the 10th after Corey popped the wall. Hanover did get around him. Man, these guys are neck and neck. PK, Dave, Keith, Todd still all right here together. Oh, through the total turn. Be careful, guys. Be careful. And a battle for the lead once again. Jeff and Caden, they're pinching one another to the line. White flag in the air one more time around for the stage. I think it's going to come down to the final turn. If they stay side by side, somebody, oh, they're bumping. They're bumping one another. Jeff's trying to get him loose. Caden's trying to get him loose, but they're keeping it fair, man. This is a hard battle up front right here, folks. Through the total turn. Oh, Caden got it. Oh, Jeff got him a little bit. Hill, side by side. Down into 3. Good battle. Is Caden going to try something out of 3? Oh, Caden's going to get loose. I don't think there's going to be enough room. Oh, here we go. To the line. Jeff grabs stage number 2, but barely. Wow. What a battle between Jeff and Caden up front. And, you know, Charlie, Dave, PK, Keith, and all these guys back here too battling it out. Man. All right, we will get Jeff down here in a moment. But first, big shout out to, of course, our sponsor, Growmaster, a manufacturer of deer mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all-natural dewormer available at Walmart.com. Find it at Walmart. Go to Walmart.com, go to the search bar, and type in Growmasters. And, of course, their sales still going on. They are $19.95 a bucket. They are 2-gallon, 20-pound buckets of the deer mineral. Of course, it's got packed with vitamins and an organic all-natural dewormer. They come in the persimmon flavor and the red apple deliciousness flavor. So, again, a big shout-out to Greg out there, Greg Kastner over at Growmasters, and everybody over at Growmasters who puts that product on. If y'all know a hunter or, you know, somebody that does all that, whether it be, you know, a deer farm or whether it be a hunter in general or just somebody that likes, you know, to see nature, you know, this is a great product to use. So, you know, go out and buy you a bucket or two or a whole pallet full. Probably cheaper to buy a whole pallet full. But, you know, a big shout out to Greg out there, buddy. We appreciate you. I don't know exactly how long the sale is going to be. All I know is it's for the foreseeable future. So, All right, well, let's get Jeff down here real quick. And we'll have a talk with Jeff here. Jeff, got a copy, buddy?
Hey, man.
Man, you and Caden out there are trying to make me go horse here tonight. Man, that was a good battle there between you and Caden. Of course, we had good battles throughout the whole field out here tonight. There in that second stage, buddy. But man, talk about it here. That second stage got rolling, and you and Caden, y'all never really broke away. Of course, there was a little incident there. Maybe you can talk about it. What did you see? What did you feel? What happened down there between you and Kevin?
I don't know. He was like a lane low, or wait, I don't remember. Yeah, I guess. But anyway, it was misalignment, and it seemed like, I mean, I wasn't on the gas. I just bumped him in the corner unintentionally. I told him twice I was sorry. He said it was cool. I hate that happen. It was an accident, but
Yeah.
other than that, me and Caden, yeah, we were going door to door. I chased him down. He had a 1.8 on me when I got out there and chased him down and was able to race him and get it. He's really stout. So is Kevin. Charlie's got really good tire wear, so look out for Charlie.
Yeah,
PK's out here.
Yeah, we know PK. I've called him Pancake Paul here already. He's pancaked the wall out there a couple times, so his new nickname's Pancake Paul tonight.
Well, I think he just made a mistake. He stayed out.
Oh no! Well,
Yeah.
I guess we'll see what happens. But
Well,
you know,
if we have a run, he's gonna be like James. James stayed out and fell back. So
yeah. Well, you never know what happens.
yeah,
you know.
we'll see.
Yeah. Alrighty, buddy. Well, awesome job with the stage 2 win, man. We'll see what happens in stage number 3, the final stage, buddy. Man, shoot out to the finish, buddy. Good luck.
Yeah, Happy New Year,
Yep.
and hey Brian in the chat. I see you there, and Happy New Year, everybody. Thanks.
Alrighty, Jeff. Go have some fun, buddy.
Oh, I'm having a blast.
Alrighty, well, that is Jeff there. He will restart, it looks like third here, but our stages, folks, are done. And yes, PK did stay out. He is going to grab a bonus point for staying out. He's been out here 21 laps, and, you know, like Jeff said, like we seen earlier, that hurt James. So we'll see what Paul does, if this is going to hurt him any, but of course, that is going to put PK, Caden, Jeff, Charlie, Dave, Keith, Todd, Bob, Steven, and Hanover rounding out our top 10. Corey Moore, Gary Bergeron, James Doerr, Thomas Taylor, Tyler White, Mike Whitaker, and Kevin Gunther rounding out the field. Of course, Kevin back on the lead lap now. So everybody's back on the lead lap. And Kevin, we're going to have to watch at 31. Kevin is going to fire off here. And I would expect Kevin to get back up toward the front before the end of the race here tonight. So, just because he's back there in 17th right now doesn't mean anything. Here we go! Into the Grill Masters restart zone again in the green. Back out. Here we go, folks. Back on the way here tonight. The final stint of the race. The Downforce Racing Grill Masters Next Gen Cup Series Season 16, Round 5. First race of 2025 here at Pocono. Presented by MaxspeedTV. Oh, Jeff already boo-booing it out there here tonight. Oh, somebody else boo-booed it back here too. I think that was James Doerr. Looks like he's going to fall back to about the 15th or the 16th spot here. And whoa, man. As soon as I get back up here, Jeff starting to fall back. Cold tires. Gonna have to give it a few laps for these tires to warm up. And right now, it's eating Jeff alive. Oh, here we go. 3 wide. Keith right. Okay. Well, Keith was in the middle of that. All right. Oh, we got one going around. Oh, Charlie! Oh, somebody's into the wall. Oh, no! Yellow's out. And it looks like Charlie, ooh, looks like Charlie and Dave had a come to track meeting here. Charlie's on the outside. It looks like it might have. Oh, wait a minute. I think Dave might have moved up here. See here. Looks like Charlie was coming down too, but Charlie was coming down a little bit. Dave definitely was coming up, and I think they just had a come to meeting. Definitely you could see Charlie coming down. I do think Dave did come up too. Yeah, Dave did come up. So Dave came up, Charlie come down, and well, they kind of met right there. Charlie goes for a spin. Bob's gonna get a piece of it, and then oh no, and then Hanover into the wall. And I think Hanover goes back into the wall. Okay, so I should have stayed on Hanover here, it looks like. Oh, he hit those bumps and it sent him right back into the wall. Oh, no. Hanover not having a very good good night right now. He's become a punching car, I should say. Oh. Wow, looks like he is in a Minnesota Vikings. Paint, I believe. I know that's a Viking. All right. Okay. Popping a new paint out there. I see. All right. Well, let's see here. Looks like PK is going to come down. A few more takers also down pit road. Like Bob Lacavara coming down as well. Tyler White down. James Dewar down. Kevin Gunther is down. And Charlie, of course, is down pit road. So that is going to give the lead up to Caden and Jeff. Caden in the lead, Jeff in second, Keith in third, Dave Hunt fourth, Todd fifth, Stephen Lane up there into the sixth spot right now, Corey Moore in seventh. Let's get Corey down here real quick. Corey, got a copy, buddy? Corey Moore, got a copy.
Gotcha.
Hey, buddy. Well, the Girl Masters 45 back at it here again tonight. Of course, we're all back at it again here tonight, buddy. How does it feel down there on the track? How are you feeling? And what's it going to take here in the final state of the race?
Geez, I don't know. Sometimes she's tight, sometimes she's loose, and you know, you get into some of these corners here, and it seems real good, and it just snaps right out on you. So you got to be real careful, and it does grab the draft a little bit too, and turns you on the corners a little bit. So you just got to be careful and ride along.
Just take it one lap at a time, basically.
Pretty much, man. I mean, you just got to watch everything. It changes. The way people are driving changes a little bit, and just ride along, buddy.
All righty, buddy. Well, awesome job out there. Keep it going, man. Up in the seventh right now. I know you started fifth, but didn't have a, good start. But, hey, you're back up here, man. Just keep it trucking. Keep it going. One lap at a time, one car at a time. We'll see what happens, buddy. Good luck.
Thanks, buddy.
Yep. All right. Don't want to keep them any longer than I have to. It looks like the lights are still on. Lights should go off, though. Yep. Lights are off. Yeah, that's pretty much what it was. Two cars going for the same space. One coming up, one going down. I think they've done too much of the hokey pokey and Charlie got turned around. All right, had to. All right, can they make it from here? 100% fuel. They've been out here mostly about 6 laps. Probably going to be close. All right. Hayden, Jeff, Dave, Keith, Steven, Todd, Thomas. Corey, Mike, Gary. That's the top 10. Coming to lap number 49 here. So... All right, so we're going to call that one on lap 47. I believe that's where the yellow came out, or 46. 46. All right, pace car will dive off down to the safety of pit road and then into that Growmasters restart zone. There goes the pace car. And Caden is on the loud pedal. Green's out. Everybody on the loud pedal. Boy, Dave shot out like a rocket. Getting right behind Caden. Good start there. Restart by Dave. Now Jeff's going to peek back to the inside. Kevin has found himself back into the 14th spot here. Coming up on Bob Lacavara. Looks like Kevin does have Hanover now to his inside. Like I said, I don't expect Kevin to stay back here too long. Oh, Thomas Taylor almost into the wall there. We seen that one. Oh no! We got a big one! Oh, we got a big one! Yellow's out! Oh no! Several drivers involved in this. Oh! Oh, looks like PK. Oh, looks like Thomas Taylor. And I hate saying these words, but it looks like he might have started the whole thing. Looks like he might have caught the wall. And yeah, he did. He caught the wall and PK was right behind him. And PK gets into him. PK just had nowhere to go. Right there, and that upset PK. That sent PK down into the wall. Right there, and of course it got all jacked up behind him too. Kevin Gunther, well, man, hate it for Kevin because he was trying to get himself back up there, and it looks like Bob was on the outside of him as everything was happening up front. Oh, Bob got loose. Ooh. I think Bob got loose, and Kevin was coming up. Yep, right there, and they meet together. And nowhere to go for Hanover. He gets involved in this. Man. All right, another yellow, and that was lap 51, or lap 50. Man. All right, well, about 30 to go here. Taking a look at it here. Of course, we've had our 2 stage cautions and 3 regular cautions. A total of 5 cautions for 10 laps, 30 laps to go. 12 lead changes so far here tonight. Still have a lot of laps left, 30 laps to go. So, you know, anything can happen. Looks like Thomas Taylor has taken his car behind the wall. he is done for the evening. I hate to see that. Well, let's see here who we can chit-chat with. How about, I was going to talk to Paul, but I better not because he was involved in that. How about we get Todd McGregor down here? Todd, you got a copy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, Todd. Well, you're set at 5th right now. You started back at the 12th spot. About 30 laps to go. Come to about 29 here. All right, buddy. How you feeling down there in that 71 machine?
Well, you know, it's not too bad tonight. It's hard to pass here, as we all know. I'm kind of surprised I've made it up to 5th already, but we're gonna try to finish this out thing pretty strong. Field don't think it's gonna be a problem now.
So you think y'all can make it to the end?
Yeah, we should be okay unless there's green-white checkers.
The major problems, right?
Right.
All righty. Well, you know, we still got a ways to go. Of course, we know anything could happen. So, you know, we'll see what happens. Good luck down there to you, Todd. And, man, we'll see. Yeah, man, just take it one lap at a time, buddy.
That's all we can do. Thank you so much, Dave.
Yep. Thank you, bud. All right, Todd McGregor down there in the Caterpillar, number 71. He is going to start on the inside of Stephen Lane here, starting 6th. Oh, man. All right, well, coming into turn number 3. I believe this is 3. No, tunnel turn, turn 2. Nope, still got another turn to go. Alrighty, here we go. Pace car is down and away. Come to lap 53 into the Growmasters restart, but Caden's on the loud pedal. Here we go. Back underway here tonight. One lap, one car, one turn at a time, guys. And down into the corner here, we're seeing Jeff, Dave, looks like Todd and Steven going at it behind them. PK Hanover, Tyler White, Kevin Gunther, Bob Lagavara, Gary Bergeron, Todd McGregor now going at it. Man, oh man, they're still trying to get up to speed too, so. Dave Hunt, Jeff. Dave onto the outside. Heath up to 2nd. Oh, hard battling and blocking going on back here, look like. Boy, that opened the door for Charlie. 3 wide here at Pocono again. Wow, James Doer doing it. Gary Bergeron. Oh, Gary, 3 wide again. There comes Kevin. And Gary using every bit of the track. So is Bob. Man. Be careful, guys. Todd McGregor, James Dewar, Kevin Gunther, Corey Moore, Gary Bergeron. Looks like Michael Whitaker and PK back here battling it for 12th now. Well, I say that, and They got it figured out there. Caden, Keith, Dave, Jeff, Steven. That is our top 5. Second, third, and fourth, though, right here, very close together. Keith, Dave, and Jeff. Steven, he's making a run up here as well. Steven has come a long way. Jeff now to the inside of Dave. Yeah, that was for the big wreck, Brian. Yeah, the Mario music. Yeah. Do 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 do. Now you got that stuck in my head, Everett. Thank you. Appreciate that. And Dave keeping it real close with. Whoa! Dave scraping the wall. Jeff getting a little piece of the wall too. Steven closing the gap. Charlie closing the gap. Still got the battle behind them here as well. Starting with Ty McGregor, James Dorr, Kevin Gunther, Corey Moore, PK Gary going at it again. Hand over fist. Where you at there, buddy? There you are. Hanging out back here in 14. Coming up on Mike Whitaker. Going to try and grab that spot if he can. Evan up into the 9th spot. Trying to get the 8th away from James Dorr. And it looks like he will do just that now. Coming up on Todd McGregor. No relation to Connor that we know of. Oh, battle for second. Jeff and Keith. Keith and Jeff. Jeff and Keith. Try to say that 5 times fast. Oh, man. Second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. All right here together pretty much. Somebody makes a mistake, and somebody's going to pounce. Here we go. Kevin. Oh, Kevin. Hang on to it, buddy. Oh, he tried to get around Todd. Just got too much of the grass. Got his tires a little dirty, heated up, and was unable to get around. Now, Corey Moore, James Dorr, PK, here they come. PK now trying to get around to the inside of James. Not going to be able to do it just yet. Man. Getting back up here on Charlie. He has got his eye set on Steven. Steven trying to keep it close with Dave. Dave right behind Keith and Jeff. Now taking over the second position. Trying to run back down Caden. And we have already seen the battles between Jeff and Caden. I wouldn't rule it out again. I wouldn't rule out Kevin getting up here and putting his 31 machine, in a spot to battle Jeff and Caden either. So even running that mid-ish line in between in turn 3, so kind of the mid line. That's about where I run the same line in turn 3 here at Pocono when I race. Let that thing coast out of turn 3. Of course, you got to be careful. You slide up too much, and well, you'll end up doing what PK did and become a pancake Paul. Sorry, Paul. I had to. But, man, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th still right here together. Corey, Kevin, and Todd. Here we go. 3 wide. Now back to side by side. Oh, man. We're not done, folks. We're not done with the mess back here. Oh, buddy. Whoa! Whoa, Corey! Corey pancaked the wall. We got 20 to go, folks. 20 laps to go and about 17 and a half minutes. We will be done if this race goes green, ending any more of the you-know-whats we get. But guess what? Jeff has caught the back end of Caden. So I wouldn't rule out a battle for the lead here before it's all said and done. And man, Hanover is in a Viking mess, I guess you could say. Minnesota Vikings 69 car. He is in a mess here with Corey, Gary, Mike as well. James Dewar. He's right in the middle of all this. 2 cars ahead of him, 2 cars behind him. We'll keep an eye on that as well. Like Dave Hunt, Keith Hanlon, battle side by side. This is the third. 19 to go. Man, Keith Hanlon all over the tail of the 53. Whoa! Steven coming up really sharp on the 17. And oh, Steven got loose, had to back out of it. That did allow Charlie to go around to the outside. Ooh, does Steven have damage? Let's get on Steven here real quick. Oh, no. I think that's just the way it looked. Okay. I thought he had damage there for a second, but no, that's just the way it's painted. But sharp-looking car. Purple Heart Homes. Grow Masters. Painted by Mr. Eric out there in chat. They've been having a solid run out here tonight. So Caden, Jeff, Dave, Keith, Charlie, Steven, Kevin, EK, Todd, and James Dewar rounding out the top 10, but James has got a whole lot of company behind him with Gary, Hanover, Corey, Mike, Bob, and Tyler White not too far back. I think Tyler's just trying to get his feet wet a little bit more. Just now got back into it. So, you know, just trying to get used to all these updates and everything. So, give Tyler time. I think he'll be back up there with these guys fighting for a victory before too long. And I don't know him as well as I know everybody else, but you predict at least one more yellow. Well, that's not too far-fetched. We're seeing Hanover use every bit of that apron, but man, that hurt. You do not do it right, that'll cost you. And looks like it might have cost him a spot there, and if you don't be careful, he may end up losing another one. Corey Moore, Mike Whitaker. 16 laps remain here tonight. Aiden, Jeff, 1-2. Dave there in third. Keith, Charlie, Steven still running in that order. And Kevin is about a second now behind Steven. Oh, golly, Dylan. You really have no faith, do you? No, we'd have 10 more if you was out here. So. Sorry, I just had to. I gotta stay. I'm gonna stay right here for now. Back here around James. Oh! Oh, Bob! Oh, Bob got a black flag. Oh, what happened to Bob? Oh, he got loose, and oh, that's what happened to Bob. That's what happened to Bob. All right, well, Bob did get a speeding penalty, it looks like. I don't know if that can be cleared legally by the admins. I mean, he did lose it coming down pit road, but he wasn't dodging a wreck. He was dodging himself, basically. So I believe he might have to serve it. Well, folks, we're 3 away from 10 likes out there. Can we hit that 10 like mark before we're done here? I think we can. Like Mike Whitaker, Corey Moore, man, these guys are still, man, right here together. James Dewar, Gary Bergeron, Hanover, Mike, Corey, and Tyler. Whoa! Hanover, a little bit of a wiggle. Corey to the inside. Oh, Tyler on the outside of Corey. Man, oh man. Oh, be careful, be careful. Oh, be careful. Woo, man. These guys back here are going to give me a heart attack. Well, Bob is back out there on the track. He did have a minute 5. He did have a hold. He did probably use a faster repair, it looks like. Yeah, he did. 2 laps down, though. I mean, you can't count him out because we still got 13 laps to go, but he's going to need a couple of yellows here to get back on the lead lap and not be involved in them. All right. When does Jeff make a move? On Caden. Kevin, about a half a second now behind Steven. There's Steven. Of course, you see Kevin. Charlie right up ahead. Oh, Dave got loose. Trying to, well, he either got loose or he's trying to break the draft. One of the two. And they're coming to 11 to go here. Now we're going to have a battle for the lead. Jeff to the inside. Here we go. Down into 1. 11 to go. I knew they were going to go at it here at some point. And they're going to do some Dort again. Oh! Oh, man. Oh, whoa, no! Oh, wow, good save by Caden. We'll get a look at this again here on the MaxspeedTV replay. Oh, was there a lot of rubbing going on here? Get a chase view of this. Looks like right there. Yeah, right there. More contact. Wow. I can't really stay on it. That did allow Dave Hunt, Keith Hanlon, Charlie, Steven to get up to him. So now we have got second, third, fourth, or first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh. Kevin Gunther pretty much right here too. So, man, I believe you may be right, Everett. I believe you may be right on that one. Mike Whitaker, Gary Bergeron, James Dewar, they're pretty much right here together. Hanover Fisk, Corey Moore, Tyler White. Little bit of a gap between these guys, but there's really no gap up here. I mean, you've got between 0.2 of a second to side-by-side action up here. Oh, Steven, good save there, buddy. Oh. Man. Coming to 8 to go this time around. Oh, Keith. Getting a little piece of the wall there. That allowed Dave to get to the inside. Now, looks like a lot of drivers back there and back in the field here, too, getting a little bit too friendly with the wall. Oh, there goes Keith again. Dave, oh, wow, man. All right, well, Kevin is right there behind Steven. Steven behind Charlie. Charlie behind Keith. Well, Charlie now trying to go to the inside of Keith. So now right behind Keith Handlin. Dave Hunt right up ahead of Keith. We got Caden and Jeff. Jeff trying to run down Caden again. Corey Moore, Hanover, battling back here. Looks like Corey is going to take that spot away. Hanover back in the 14th spot. I don't think we're done. Mike Whitaker, James Dewar, battle for 11th back here as well. Looks like Hanover going to battle back to the inside of the 45 here. 7 laps remain. Oh, no, we got Keith. Oh, we got Keith. Oh, Keith saving. Keith's not going to be able to save it. Hard leg into the wall, and the yellow is out. Oh, what happened? What happened to Keith? Oh, it looks like him and Charlie were going at it here. All right. Well, a late race yellow here. So let's get on Keith Handlin here real quick. Oh, I think we could probably maybe rule that net code. We know Keith was coming down. They probably would have made contact either way, but that definitely upset Keith Handlin. He starts going sideways, tries to save it, gets back up into the wall, and then, oh no, Kevin right there, nowhere to go, and I don't know how in the world Steven managed to get around this, but look at that. That was outstanding. Steven just stayed in it, and oh man, nowhere to go for Kevin Gunther, and that unfortunately sent Keith right down into the inside wall. And I know we had another little hiccup back here, I think. Yeah, right here between Hanover and Corey, but this was not the yellow, and it looks like it's the same thing. Down into the corner, and just contacts made. Oh, okay, we had 2 incidents at once. Kind of simultaneous, really. One wreck up there and then one wreck back here with Corey and Hanover, basically down into the same corner, turn 2. So probably a good thing that I looked at that. That spun Hanover around. Man. All right, well, a late race yellow. Definitely going to change a few things. Well, the first one was net code. I don't know about the other one between Corey and Hanover, that does look like some contact. I do think the first one would have been contact either way, but well, we are 5 to go here. Hanover up front. I don't think Hanover, no, he did not come down. So that's going to be interesting. See here, 74. Somewhere around in there, lap 73, 74 was our caution here. Probably 73. All right, well, here we go. Man, we're going to have 3 to go, folks, when we get the green. So, that sets the stage for what could be potentially setting up for possibly a GWC attempt if we get a yellow before the white flag. Now, they only get 2 attempts. They went back to the 2 GWC attempts, so we only get 2 of those. So we'll go green if we get a yellow. Any time before the white flag, we'll set up for a GWC attempt. If we hit the white flag, well, that's it. Whatever happens after that happens. They race it back to the line, and whoever wins, wins. You know, whoever crosses the line first wins it. But that's kind of where we sit right now. We don't know what's going to happen after the green. We could hit green, go yellow. We don't know. We could go green and hit white flag, checkered flag. We don't know. It's all up in the air right now. What we do know is we're going to have 3 to go. That is what we know. We've got 3 to go, and Hanover has been out here a grueling 26 laps. Everybody else has come down pit road. Thomas Taylor is the only driver out of the race here tonight. Bob Lacavara, Keith Handlin is 1 lap down. Both of these gentlemen need a yellow. They do not want to be involved in it. Pace car down to the safety of pit road into the Growmasters restart zone. Here we go, folks. Green's back out. Good start by Hanover. Caden onto the inside. There's Jeff as well. Dave Hunt. Stephen Lane, Charlie Wood. Down into turn number 1. Side by side. Hayden. Ooh, Hanover is going to get 8 up here, it looks like. Hanover. Oh, Hanover dropping like flies, and now we're wrecking. Yellow's out. GWC attempt coming up, and oh, man, that is not what we wanted to see here. But it looks like cold old tires for a Hanover Fist. Boy, he got all the way up there. And, oh, man, just had to roll with it, it looks like. And unfortunately, that is going to put several drivers in a bad spot here. As, well, we see Hanover losing some ground here. And I believe that is going to be James Dewar here getting the rough end of the stick on this one. Is out of the quarter. I mean, Hanover's dropping like a fly here, and James Dewar is coming out and right into the back of the 69. Somehow Corey gets around it. Mike's going to get a piece of Hanover. Looks like Tyler White's going to squeeze through that. Bob's going to squeeze through it. Oh, Hanover gets a piece of the wall again there, too. Nope. GWC attempt number 1. We are going to call this at 78, I believe. And a GWC attempt number 1. Let's get this set up here. And we're going to put it in the top left corner where I usually put the stages. So in the top left corner, GWC attempt 1 of 2. Now that is going to put, I believe, a couple of drivers possibly back on the lead lap here. Bob possibly, I think, is going to get his lap back. I don't know if Keith, or did Bob get a piece of that? Bob might have gotten a piece of that. Nope, here it comes. All right, so Bob is going to get his lap back here. Put him back on the lead lap. That is going to put one driver, Keith Hanlon, in the 17, still a lap down. He still is in a prime spot to get his lap back if we go GWC attempt number 2, and he's not involved in it. Ow. yeah, he is. He's not having a very good night. And I hate to put blame on people because I know and you guys know that I don't do that. I mean, Hanover was trying something. He was trying to stay out. He was trying to, just go. I mean, you're late into the race. I mean, what else can you do? Track position. I mean, and, unfortunately, it kind of bit him. It bit James as well. Honestly, that was on Hanover. Sorry, Hanover. James just had nowhere to go. I mean, he was coming out of the corner and, Peeky Boo, guess who's here? But I keep it real. You know I keep it real, guys. I try my best to be as real as I can. Of course, off tomorrow night, but we'll be back in action Saturday with OP. No broadcast Sunday or Monday. Back at it Tuesday with the Downforce Grow Masters Truck Series. Speaking of the truck series, we will be at, I believe it is, Bristol for 180 laps. So we're going to have some short track racing there. All right, so we got Caden, Jeff, Dave, Charlie, Steven, Paul, Kevin, Todd, Gary, Corey. That's the top 10. Tyler, Mike, James, Hanover, Bob, and Keith Hanlon rounding out the total 16 cars out here. Keith is still one lap down, but we got one more yellow, and Keith's not involved. Guess what? Keith's going to be back on the lead lap. Keith's still looking to lead some laps here, and the most important lap is that final lap. We'll see kind of what happens here coming down to the final stint here. Of course, GWC attempt number 1, the Downforce Racing Grow Masters, the Next Gen Cup Series, Season 16, Round 5. First race of 2025. Like I said at the beginning of the broadcast here tonight, I hope everybody had a good Christmas and a good, happy New Year. Well, this ain't the way the new year wanted to start for some here tonight. But here we go. Coming out of turn number 3 as the wall says there, what's turn number 4? Here we go! Pace car is down and to the safety of pit road into the Grow Masters restart zone. Green back out. Here we go! GWC attempt number 1 underway here tonight. Get to the white flag. Whatever happens after that happens. 2 more turns. Gotta get through the tunnel turn. Gotta get through turn. No, Charlie. Oh, wow. Did Charlie save that? I believe he did. Oh, no, he didn't. Somebody got into the wall. Steven a hard lick into the wall. Charlie's got problems. No yellow. We stay green. White flag in the air. One more time around. Now, I can't go back and look at what happened, but something happened to Steven and Charlie. No, Steven's got heavy damage. What kind of move? Will Jeff try to make on a Caden through the tunnel turn? Trying to get everything out of those tires. Down into turn number 3. Dive bomb by Jeff. Side by side. Oh, all over the back end. Not enough room to do it. Caden gonna win his 3rd race of the season here tonight. Wow, Jeff in a very close second. Dave Hunt rounding out 3rd here tonight. Oh, what a race. Man. Kevin back up into 4th and PK rounding out the top 5. Oh, man. All right, well, I'll get the top 3 up here. I got to rest my voice for a minute, so hang tight a minute, folks. We'll be right back. Alrighty, folks, we are back. We have caught up with our top 3 here tonight. We're going to start here, of course, with our 3rd place finisher here tonight, Mr. Dave Hunt. Dave, it wasn't without a fight down there here, man. Golly, what a race in Pocono, buddy. A lot of good battles down there, man. There was a lot of side-by-side, a lot of pancake on the outside wall here tonight, too, for some reason. Man, talk about it. Your run out there tonight. You started just inside of the top 10 and 9th, and, man, you just kept digging. And, man, the Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University 53 found itself over to the 3rd at the end of the race under the GWC attempt. Talk about it.
Yeah, what a fun race there. Yeah, it was a lot of hard work, boy. You really had to hit your marks going into each one of the corners, and it's just a fun, hard race. And that race I had there with PK earlier, boy, that was a blast. I don't know if you caught any of that in the broadcast. Or
Oh
not,
yeah.
but man, that was fun. That was such a good time. And then running up here towards the end, just trying to keep third there. I know Kevin, he was trying to get me there out of turn 3. I do if I stayed high, I was going to try to keep in the third place there. But yeah, I don't know what happened. I'll have to go back and watch the replay there, but I think I got a little hit and going into turn 1 or 2 or something like that. I don't know who it was there, but yeah, it was just hard racing and just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, it was. That's probably one of the best Pocono races I've ever called. I mean, it got so bad I threw out my voice, so I had to rest a minute just to kind of get my voice back. It was that good and very entertaining. What was the toughest thing out here tonight? We know passing was definitely tough, man. You had to time that just right, but really, other than that, what was the problem? Maybe you was having, you as a driver, individual driver here tonight, that you had to overcome.
Probably each one of the corners, like the 1 was probably the toughest one for me for some reason. 2 I was okay in, and then 3 was sort of hit and miss. But yeah, just trying to hit them corners right to try to get a good exit out of them. That was the biggest thing. And then 1, I kept losing spots on there, I think. And then 2, I was trying to gain. But when you're side by side with somebody, man, that just amps up the toughness of it.
Yeah, it does, man. Like I said, probably one of the best Pocono races I've ever called. And me personally, I don't like Pocono because I know how, the cautions are with the pace lap and everything. They're just long, But, man, y'all overcome. Y'all did what y'all had to do out there. That late race yellow. Well, one more question before we kind of go into next week. But the late race yellow lap, I think it was about lap 78 to set up the GWC attempt. Was you hoping for a GWC attempt, or was you hoping it would go green?
I'd rather have it just stay green. I was happy with what was going on. So, yeah, that would have been better. But, yeah, I'm looking forward to going back and watching this broadcast. I think it's going to be a lot of fun just to sit back and watch that. So, hopefully all the fans out there really enjoyed this one. This one, I think, ought to be a pretty good show.
Yeah, it was, man. It was outstanding. Of course, we got IMS. Almost called it ISM. I think that's Indianapolis. So, IMS next week, be round number 6 of the season, man. Second race of 2025 for the Cup. How do you feel about Indianapolis? It's basically the same as Pocono, except it's got 4 turns.
Yeah, if I was going to be in town, I'd be racing it, but I'm going to be out next week, so I'm going to miss that one, unfortunately. But I sure would like to be there racing it.
Oh man, well, okay. Well, you're going to be back to Talladega the 16th.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right. Well, talk about Talladega. How do you feel about super speedway racing? That's Jeff's favorite, right?
Yeah, that's why I'm in the other league there, OP. I really enjoy super, so I don't mind it at all. I like the strategy and the fun and the strategy. That's just fun to me.
Yeah, well, okay. I guess take the week off, do what you got to do, man. Take care of business, and we'll see you back at Talladega, buddy. We're gonna see you tomorrow night or Saturday.
No. Nope. I'm gonna be out of town. Yep.
Okay, so we won't see you this Saturday either. All righty. Well, go do what you got to do, buddy. We will see you in a couple of weeks.
Hey, I appreciate it, Josh.
Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give, bud?
Yeah, all the fans out there watching, my family and friends that watch me race here and root me on, my wife giving me time to do this, and sponsors here, and you up there broadcasting, and everybody that puts on the league here, Bob, Terry, and Mike, and then my sponsor, Emory Riddle, here at the University.
All righty, buddy. We're going to celebrate third here tonight. We'll see you in 2 weeks at Talladega, buddy.
All right, sounds good. Thanks.
Yep, thank you. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our second place finisher here tonight, Mr. Jeff Hollingsworth. We know him well because, well, he was fighting Caden all night long. So, man, what a fight, dog, man. Talk about it. You led 12 laps. You did get some bonus points, got some stage points as well. Talk about it, man. We had some yellows, coming out after the second stage, and then, of course, that last last caution to come out about lap 78, set up the, GWC attempt. Yeah, talk about it, buddy.
You were talking. I couldn't talk.
Talk about it.
Anyways, no, I wish the cautions wouldn't have happened when we were on that long run, because I was hunting him down, just kind of pacing it, and it would have, to me, I was better on the longer run, and I was hunting him down. But on those fast restarts with 3 laps, that's just not my gig. So I did the best I could. I felt good about it. Kevin made his way back up to a good finish, so that's good. And I was talking to him for a second. He said he did have to lift out of it there, and that's, I mean, honestly, that's when I bumped him, is because of his. He said the way his exit was going, and he had to lift so he didn't hit the wall or whatever. You know, and I can't see past him, so I don't know what he's doing. But anyway, that was unintentional. But it was a good race overall. Wish we didn't have the cautions there at the end, but I'm happy. You know, I would have rather had a win because it's with the crowd in here, it's tough to get a win nowadays. So.
Yeah, and it is, but that's where that competition comes in, Jeff. You know, you get drivers out here that's the same caliber, and you know, you got to fight for the win. You know, you don't.
I think
you know,
there's a bunch. I think there's a bunch of new guys that are better than me in here for sure. I mean, honestly, and Caden's one of them. So hats off to him, and good job to Dave on that podium, and Kevin for finishing where he did. PK had a good finish. Charlie got kind of crossed up at the end with the deal with Steven. But overall, my guys did good, and we had a good race here. So that's all you can ask for, man. First race back in the new year. So I'm happy.
Oh, yeah, definitely so. Well, you know, round number 5, of course, round 6 next week. Indianapolis. How do you feel about Indy, buddy?
I love Indy just like I love this place. It should be fun.
Oh.
I hope it's a good race. Yeah, there's not many tracks that I don't like except the ones I tell you I don't like.
Except the ones you say you
like
don't
them all.
like, but,
Yeah, I
you
do.
know.
Yeah. But no, it was a good race. We had a good turnout, and that's all you can ask for, man.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So we'll see kind of what happens at Indianapolis next week. Awesome job, Jeff. That was a good fight down there with you and Caden. Of course, everybody else, too, because it could have went either way. I mean, you and Caden could have got crossed up, and, you know, Dave could have snuck around. You don't know.
Well, we had that one, you know,
Yeah.
when I got to his inside on the long run there, and, you know, I'm on the inside. I don't have to turn low. I was going to ride a little bit higher, you know, because obviously you'll have that momentum. And he turned down, and instead of tipping him around, I just kind of lifted and let him recover. We recovered, but we did lose our 2.5 second lead we had over the rest of the guys, so that made it interesting. But we were still racing there, and then that one caution, like I said, I'm pretty sure I had something for him there. I'm not really great at the green white checker fast stuff, you know that. I'm more of a long run guy, so it was still fun, and we battled, and we had a little door touches and whatnot here and there, but that's fine. Nobody did anything egregious, and we raced. It was awesome.
Trying to wreck him for a Klondike bar. No, I'm just playing.
No, I wouldn't do it.
Nah, I don't. Oh, man, I love Cade. Cade's a hard racer, man. He's fast, and he knows the stuff, so, you know, but you two knocked it out down there, and awesome job second, man. Any other, you know, final thought, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate a very hard fought second?
Yeah, just a happy new year. My other friend Paul Hoffman might be watching, so shout out to him, and happy new year to you and all the guys at DRS. Appreciate Grow Masters for sponsoring us this year, and we really appreciate it. The broadcast is fun to watch, and you know, that's about it, man. Just you and of course Terry and Bob and Mikey and all them, and all the guys that show up. If we didn't have a field, we wouldn't have a race. So I appreciate everybody showing up and racing. I think we have a good time together.
Yeah, it's a great group of guys over here. You know, some newcomers coming in and really getting their feet wet. And, you know, Tyler White, I think, has been around, but he's just getting back into it. So now he's got to get used to all these updates. So, you know, a lot of things happening.
I hear you.
All righty, Jeff, we'll go celebrate P2, buddy. We'll see you Tuesday.
Right on. Thanks, brother.
You too, bud. All right, well, that is going to bring us to our winner here tonight. But, Caden, won without a fight, buddy, man. You had to bounce back from a lot of things. But, man, you led 57 laps out here tonight overall. Of course, you got stage 1. You won the race. You led 57 laps. Come down to a GWC attempt, buddy, man. Talk about your race, your individual race, and, you know, how you had to, you know, battle back from the little hiccup there with Jeff. Great save, by the way. That's probably the save of the night. I mean, that could have went south quick, but your caliber of driving, man, you just know how to get it back straight. Talk about it.
I wouldn't really call that a caliber of driving, more of luck than anything. But I mean, I don't know. I was fighting for it the whole night. Felt like, other than the beginning of the third stage where we had the long run, because I got out to a pretty big lead early and kind of tried to run as slow as they'd let me. um, but I was anticipating Jeff to turn in a little earlier because I'd been watching him in my mirror. He was running the third lane the whole night, and for some reason he went into the fourth lane. So I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna complain about it because things happen, and he might have gotten aero tight behind me because I know I got aero tight all night when I was not in the lead. So I mean, it was a good hard race, but lucky to get what I got.
Yeah. I mean, Jeff was right there. Like I said, I mean, it could have went. I mean, it could have went either way. I mean, you had Dave right there with y'all. You had Kevin, of course. At the time there was Steven and Charlie. They were right there. Something happened back there with Steven and Charlie. I don't know what it was. I didn't have time to take a look at it as I normally do, Caden, because y'all know y'all were coming down to the end of the race. But you had a lot of drivers that were up toward the front battling it out, and Everett out there saying the 97 full sent it there. He tried to do something, but just not enough laps there. From what I gather, he said you got this little short stint down pretty pat. Come down to a GWC attempt. I mean, you had the late race yellow, and I mean, what was you hoping it would have just stayed green, or was you hoping?
I would have rather it stayed green because I was trying to save as much as I could, and after Jeff and I had the contact, I started to push a little bit more, and he didn't keep up with me as much as he did. If you go look at the replay, I mean, I was just basically matching him. I don't know. I wish it would have went green.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you come out victorious. It happened. Hey, you got to just take it in stride and get on ready for the next one. All right.
Yep. Yep.
All right. Well, we got IMS in Indianapolis next week, buddy. How do you feel about Indianapolis? Kind of similar to Pocono, but it's rectangle. It's 4 turns. All turns are the same. How do you tackle each turn, especially the short shoot? 1, 2, and then 3 and 4.
I'm not really sure yet because I haven't drove it since they added the second shark fin. The second shark fin changed a lot with how this car drives compared to how it drove a couple months ago before iRacing had it on the last update. I think the field spread will be a little bit closer than what it normally would, but also I think it'll still be a decent race regardless because I mean we don't have bad drivers in here. Everybody does decently well.
Yeah.
We put on a good race, and we usually don't have any issues.
It was a great race. Even though we had some yellows come out toward the end, I mean everybody was racing hard. Door banging here and there, but they were racing hard. So awesome job out here tonight, buddy. Your 3rd win on the season. Of course, trying to always go for more, but got to tackle one track at a time. So,
right.
Any final thoughts, shout outs, thanks you want to give before you go celebrate your victory out here tonight, buddy?
I pretty much have to drive a perfect season because I'm gonna miss 3 of the last 4 races, most likely.
Oh no!
Yep.
Oh.
So, I'm gonna have to basically drive perfect because I know I'm gonna use all 3 of my drop weeks.
Wow. Can you?
I'm going racing next year.
Oh.
Or this year. So.
Oh, okay. So that's gonna fire up here pretty quick, then.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, man, awesome win out here tonight, man. See what you can do the rest of the season. Of course, IMS next week. So, go tackle that just like you would tackle any other track. And, keep doing what you got to do, Caden. Congratulations on the win out here tonight. Good luck in real racing. First and foremost, be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Stay safe. I mean, any shout out thanks you want to give, buddy? Mike's yours.
Yeah, shout out to you guys who put on the show, the broadcasting, the admins, our sponsors, the people that watch. So we have an audience to broadcast to, which I enjoy going back and looking at the stream. Shout out to Mom for watching this season. So it's kind of, I don't know, it's weird, but I do enjoy being able to talk to my mom about what I do for fun, like my hobbies and all that. Um, and just basically everybody that has the whole deal going on. It's fun to show up week in and week out and do it because I enjoy it.
Oh yeah, definitely. So of course, without the drivers, we wouldn't be. I wouldn't be able to do this. Without the drivers, the league wouldn't be here. It takes everybody, to keep this thing rolling.
Yep.
All righty, Caden. Well, go celebrate your victory out here tonight, buddy. We'll see you hopefully at IMS, buddy. We'll see you Tuesday, hopefully too.
Yes, sir. You will.
All righty, buddy. We'll see you then.
Thank you.
Thank you. All righty. Well, that was Caden. I just put him up there in the DRS race room for now. We'll see here if he goes to the OGR or not. But man, what a race here at Pocono! Wow, man, that was insane. that was, like I said, folks, probably one of the best Pocono races I have ever called, ever been a part of, and in my coming up on 9 years of doing this, and I've been a part of a lot of Pocono races, so. Great race overall. A lot of hard battles out there here tonight, but we're going to get down here to the unofficial results, putting in the admin stuff they have to do here tonight before I blow out my voice again here this evening. Caden Henry grabbing his third win of the season here tonight at Pocono. Again, congratulations to Caden on the win here tonight. Jeff Hollingsworth there in second. Dave Hunt third. Kevin Gunther in fourth. There is Pancake Paul rounding out the top five. And speaking of Pancake Paul, Mr. PK out there. Yes, your new nickname is Pancake Paul. Not sure if you heard that or not, but now you know. Finishing fifth. Good comeback there, PK, buddy. They're top five. Gary in sixth. Todd seventh. Corey Moore in eighth. Good. Solid race there. Corey in the top 10. Mike Whitaker in ninth, and Tyler White will round it out here in the 10th spot. Hanover 5th and 11th. Bob Lockevar at 12th. Charlie Woods, like I said, I have no idea what happened to Charlie and Steven. I haven't had a chance to go back and look at it. Unfortunately, Charlie is going to finish in 13th. James in 14th, and then Steven in 15th. Keith Hanlon in 16th. Thomas Taylor 17th, and Fred Williams did not start here tonight. But again, our winner here tonight, Caden Henry, grabbing, like I said, his third win on the season here tonight. But, before we end it here tonight, of course, a big shout out to our sponsor, Growmasters. Our sponsor, Growmasters, manufacturers of Deer Mineral fortified with vitamins and an organic all-natural dewormer. It is available at Walmart.com. Go to Walmart.com, go to the search bar, type in Growmasters, and this will pop up there. You'll see the red apple dewormer and the persimmon flavored dewormer. Of course, it is a deer mineral. It's got vitamins and a dewormer there. Gets them deer big and healthy and fresh, and gets all the nasty stuff out of them. So makes them big and healthier. Each bucket that you see is 2 gallon, 20 pounds. It'll do 6 to 8 deer per mineral site. So depending on how many mineral sites you have, that will depend on how many buckets you need. So grab a bucket or two for yourself, for family members, or buy a whole pallet full. Probably cheaper to buy a whole pallet full, but right now they're running $19.95 per bucket. Our holiday sale still going on, so until I know otherwise, that's what it's going to be. That's what I'm going to say anyway. So big shout out to, of course, Greg over at Growmasters out there for sponsoring not only the Cup Series for Downforce, but the Truck Series as well. More on them Tuesday. So big shout out to them. A big shout out to Bob, Hanover, Mike, for doing all they do over here at Downforce, from the Truck Series to the Cup Series, keeping everything together and a rolling and a going. So a big shout out to both of them, and a big shout out to all the drivers that come out each and every week and, just put in the time and the effort to get better and to get stronger and, just to keep going. And a big shout out to all the fans out there here that tune in each and every week. we may not have a lot of fans out there in chat, but we've got those that are loyal, and that's what's most important. Is those that loyal that come out here, they tune in, and they just want to have a good time. And I appreciate everybody out there that tunes in each and every week. So thank you all for that. Share the stream, get more out here. We would appreciate it if you would. Here at MaxspeedTV and Downforce and OP and everybody that I do over here at MaxspeedTV, and of course Steven, he broadcasts CFM. That's the Checker Flag Motorsports Super Speedway Monkeys on Sunday night. So, a big shout out to, of course, everybody across the board. We appreciate y'all. But that's going to do it here tonight for MaxspeedTV and the Downforce Racing Grow Masters Cup Series. Until next time, folks, stay safe. Thank you all, and have a good night.